Opening day 2027 is upon us. Welcome back to the latest video in our Toronto Blue Jays Out of the Park 25 sim. We're entering our fourth season. Predicted to be in the thick of the AL East chase here. Run 771. Runs against 702. I'll take that run differential. Sure, that works. Toronto has Vlad in the top hitters. No top pitchers. Let's see what else we got. Minnesota and Texas. And then Atlanta expected to dominate the AL East. Cincinnati and then Arizona. Is Arizona basically behind like Lawler and Carroll? Yeah, that's their... Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Puts up a casual 7.5 WAR per season. Lawler's been not as great, but do they have some other guys who have like... Yeah, that's a pretty good team here. Alec Thomas looking good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that team's set, man. That's a pretty good team. And Eduardo's still doing his thing. He almost won the Cy Young last year, so... Yeah. Anyways, let's get to the Blue Jays. Kirk, Vlad, Frelick, Mayo, Arias around the infield. Martinez, Varsho, Carlson, and Ramos will platoon. Carlson will also get some time against lefties. He's going to play every third game since Varsho has bad platoon splits. Soto, and then on the bench we've got Barger, who will play, I don't know, a couple times a week. Malloy will play multiple times a week. And then the Ramos-Carlson platoon is the other bench spot, and then Henry back on the as the backup catcher after being really solid in limited time last year. He was hurt for some of the year. Pitching, Trevor Rogers. Ooh, excuse me. That burrito bowl ate just gave me a burp. Rogers, Tiedemann, Jones, Ashby, Barrios is the rotation. Williams, Beeks, Romano returns as the back end of the bullpen. Then we've got Brzezicki, Leisure, Sanchez, and Rogers. Probably want Rogers used more often. He's the best. And Houck in long relief. I don't love the middle relief options. We've got like a Rule 5 guy, an inexperienced guy, a failed starter. So I don't know. You know, whatever. Player develop, like we'll sort it out. We can fix our bullpen if we need to. We're the 19th best farm system. Drew Burris is the 26th best prospect in baseball. This is a guy we took 5th overall after our bad 2025 season in the 2026 draft. He'll start in high A, but I think he's going to move up the system pretty quickly. It's exciting that we seem to have hit on that pick. Hagen Smith, our first-round pick from 2024, is the number 65 prospect in baseball, and will be in AAA again. He was there last year. I just don't think he's quite ready. Who is my other first-round pick? I'm trying to remember. Because we've had 3, right? Draft history. Oh, there was one in between. Kurland. Yeah, hasn't really taken off yet. I mean, it's a 23rd pick. Not a big deal. But some of these other guys are looking just raw but good. You know, Schreier's looking like he could be a good second-round pick. He'll start the year in Double-A. Camarillo was looking good. He kind of stalled in Double-A last year, so we'll see. Sterling is just really raw and young. He'll be in Low A. Terrell has just his bat's kind of stalled, which is disappointing with that 70 outfield range. And then Thompson, yeah, not looking like he's going to be a dude. But anyways, I also wanted to show you the decision history. This is a new feature this year, and I love it. So our best move was bringing in Trevor Rogers. We gained 3.4 WAR. They also like the Cease trade. The Arias trade, we gained 1.1. It's our third best trade, yet Cade Doughty is the second biggest WAR loss that we had. It's because Arias has been better. Soto, I'm going to call 7.3 WAR over his first 2 seasons disappointing. You're not even averaging 4 WAR? Come on, bro. Like, he could put up 7.3 WAR in a season if he... Maybe not as DH, but you get what I mean. The Taylor Ward trade to the O's was our worst, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that. The Blackburn trade, Chad Green, they made a starter, and he had one good season. This was a salary dump, so not worried about that one. But yeah, nothing too huge here. Like Davis Snyder, Chad Green, Kevin Biggio, like whatever. I'm not worried. No huge losses. No prospects that have blossomed yet that we gave up. So again, yeah, I'm just not really all that worried about it. But this is like worried about the move. I feel good about the moves we've made, I guess is what I should say. There's no move like, oh, wish I had that one back. You're going to have deals where you lose 3-4 WAR. That's not a big deal over the life of a sim. So this is the team. We will get into the season here and see how we do. Welcome to your 2027 MLB season. Let's go Blue Jays, but Cito still sucks. All right, we're now up to June 1st, 2027. We're 31-23. I still had food in my mouth. For some reason, I started recording right as before I was finished chewing. Not quite sure why. 31-23, plus 15 run differential. So we're overachieving on our Pythagorean by a bit, mainly because we're 14-5 in 1-run games. You can see we were. Wrong page. There we go. We were awesome in April, 19-7. May we came back down to earth, 12-16. We're first in a good bit of hitting categories, but we're 4th in runs scored. We're 9th in runs allowed. We've had some starting rotation issues. We'll get there. You won't see Orelvis Martinez here because he is just coming back from an injury. We can see at a 157 WRC plus in the first 26 games and then got hurt. But let's get into who is healthy. Alejandro Kirk having an awesome season, on pace for 6.3 WAR. Kobe Mayo, maybe he's breaking out for us. 1.7 WAR, 136 WRC plus, 10 home runs, 9 doubles. Vlad is having a good year. Soto, 130 WRC plus, about what he's been for us. Not a star. Barger has not had a lot of opportunity to play, but has done well. Malloy and Frelick have been about league average. Arias, 92 WRC plus, on pace for 4.2 WAR. Varsho has heated up. He had started really slow, but is good now. Teoscar was a minor league free agent signing for us, and we brought him up when Martinez got hurt. It hasn't worked out. Ramos and Carlson both super rough. Honestly, when Martinez gets back, I think that I am going to put Malloy in one corner, Martinez in the other, and then Ramos and Carlson will both be on the bench because they've both been terrible. Pitching-wise, Aaron Ashby has thrown a lot of innings but not been that great. Rogers has been awesome. Jones has been awesome. Brios has been decent, totally decent season from him. Tiedemann really, really rough. I'm just going to snack on these animal crackers in your ear, pardon me. I mean, ERA of 7.19. FIP is way better. So the BABIP, you can say, is way high. Home runs per 9 is way high. Strikeouts down a bit. Strikeout to walk rate is not as good. So it's a lot of stuff going wrong for him. Sanchez has been all right. Devin Williams has been good. Tanner Houck has been terrible results-wise, but a bit better otherwise. And Jalen Beek's good. Brzezicki has been awesome. Romano, fine. Leisure, And Rogers just hasn't pitched a lot. He's only thrown 19 innings, but has also been solid. So now we go to the draft, and I honestly can't remember where we pick. 22nd. I thought I turned commissioner mode off. All right. Anyways, sometimes I turn it off to overrule like that stupid trade thing. Was that this episode or last where basically there was a glitch that I had to fix? Wait, who was? Oh, wow. The Nationals dropped from 1 to 8. The Giants came up from 17 to 7. Wow. And then the Padres went from 5 to 1. That's pretty awesome for them. All right. All right, I'll stop snacking on this food. Sorry. They're just really good. Animal crackers are good. This is just all pitchers, so let's look at all players. All right. So let's see who they took. Josh Doo-Doo Phillips. What a nickname. Yeah, that's a good pick. That guy's good. Let's see who Oakland takes now. Ranford, Mr. Tiger Thomas. Some good nicknames. Oh, so pitchers going here, which we always love to see because I prefer hitters to be left. Zach Snake Eyes Bennett. All the nicknames here. Let's wait till the first hitter goes. Let's see. Okay, there he is. Josh Old Cheese Carson. Yeah, dude. If I am, who's at the Padres? I am pretty psyched that guy fell to me at 4 because he would have been my first pick. All right. Auto draft until picked by Toronto. Scouting director recommends high school catcher Juan Pedrosa. You can see him here. He's so green. Look at this guy. I know the intelligence is low, but oh boy, that's 70 range with that bat is really tempting. Just go down a bunch of these guys. Yeah, good, but I don't know. Not as sold on a high school guy. Guy's fine. That guy's alright. Don't like his fielding profile. This guy's fun. That power, but man, that eye could be trouble. Doesn't really do anything defensively. Don't want a high school pitcher. That guy's fine. This is actually a decent high school pitcher, just no control. High school hitter. Decent high school third baseman hitter. Don't really dislike this guy all that much. He seems decent. What are his 3 pitches? That changeup is going to have to come along. Don't mind this guy either. But I just don't see myself taking a high school pitcher. Oops, I skipped over that guy. Yeah, that guy's going to be limited defensively. Don't really want the first baseman. Wow, that's a really good high school catcher. Here's another guy. So this guy's got good work ethic. Leader. So Vizoso is really the only guy that's caught my eye. Shoot, I did it again, guys. I did it again. I was on, why is it, I feel like it's defaulting to OSA sometimes. All right, I caught it in time this time. Let's do that all again. This is my scout now we're on. That guy's pretty good. I'd like to see, you know what, let's go, I don't think let's go all batters. So there were those 2 guys that OSA was really high on. My scout is obviously not nearly as high on them. I mean, this guy looks pretty good. Just looking for their ranges here. Yeah, okay, so here's Steve Fisher. Honestly, it's a lot of it's the overall. Like, he's not, I mean, the power's a lot lower. The contact's only 5 lower, but he's still a really good player that I like a lot. And then this was the other guy. Now, I don't think, yeah, my scout's a good bit lower. Well, no, it's really just the power. Here, let me compare. This is the two college guys. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, current I'm not going to pay as much attention to. 50, 55, 60, 55. I don't know that I love either of these guys based off of my scout for this pick. But, I mean, they're both great defensively. Outfield range 70, infield range 70. I would love to get one of those guys, like, coming back. But honestly, like, I don't know. Here, let's look at combing through the wreckage. Yeah, maybe, like, I'd rather this guy. I think he's a better player than the other ones. I don't always love taking a college, or I don't really love taking a pitcher, but if I do, it's going to be a college pitcher. And I think this guy I have fewer questions about. I think Shamar Rumble could be on a rotation in a couple of years. Let's draft him. And then if one of those hitters is left, like, we're looking great. Let the longing go. Was this? No, that wasn't that guy. All batters. Let's see if either of them are here. Okay, so that shortstop must have gone. I'm not seeing him here. How about the outfielder? Is this the guy? No, this isn't the guy, but that is a guy though. He's not bad. That's a bummer. Neither of those guys are still here. All right. Yeah, this guy's pretty decent. And he's got good work ethic. I like this guy. I'll draft him. My scout wants me to take him. Next one's going to take that guy. I don't know. I'm really sold on him. Here's an infield range guy of an 80. Outfield range 70. I like this guy, honestly. I was thinking about him with the last pick. Yeah, we're going to take him. His bonus demand is a little low. A little below slot, like 500K. That guy doesn't really do much for me. Here's a high school pitcher who I don't know if his pitchers are going to be good enough. A lefty high school pitcher. Look at college players. Anybody decent out there? Honestly, don't mind this guy. I had a decent success. I feel like it was maybe my Royals sim. I can't remember one of the recent sims, or maybe it was the Tigers, where I would take guys like this in the early mid rounds, like maybe like 4th through 8th round, like college pitchers who didn't have great ceilings but had high floors, and I had a decent amount of luck with it. I think I'm gonna, in that vein, draft Mike Donlon here. All right, now here's Cameron Bagwell. Definitely not drafting him. There's a college bat who's still a 50. Oh, look at that personality. No thanks. A lot of guys here with good potential, but their personality's not great, and their defensive profile isn't great. So that's why I'm kind of meh on a bunch of these guys at the top here. Give me somebody who can play okay, this guy has work ethic, intelligence, and a 60 infield range at least. He's got the most pop in their bat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really love a lot of the choices here. I think I'm going to go with this guy because he's got the 60 infield range, high work ethic, high intelligence. Let's go with him, David Rivera. As long as he's not oops, dragged the wrong guy. As long as he's not crazy over slot. Yeah, he's only 300-some thousand over slot. All right, let's do one more pick. Steve Seidel, high school pitcher. No thanks. I don't really want him. There's a catcher with high work ethic. 65 power potential, high work ethic catcher. I'm gonna go for that guy. All right, so I'll finish the draft, but yeah, like I said, once Martinez comes back here in a few days, Malloy and Martinez are gonna be our corner. Barger, Carlson, and Ramos will be our bench. We're gonna need some outfield help, I think, if this continues. And we'll probably need some starting rotation help, honestly, if Ashby and Tiedemann continue to struggle so much. Bullpen, I think, is looking fine, though. We could make some tweaks around the edges. Oh, I guess one other thing I could do, which I always do on the episodes, let's look at my shortlisted players so far. These are my prospects that I control. These are the pitchers. So he is repeating high A. He was decent there last year, but I just don't think he's ready for double A based off of that. So I'm not going to promote him yet. Palencia is off to a really good start in rookie ball. That's good to see. He's only 19. We're going to leave him there. Hagen Smith is our first, the number 65 prospect in baseball, and is having a really, really rough start to the season in AAA. Hopefully he can get it together. Levi Sterling, his first taste of A-ball, not going too well. Tiedemann, we know, is a depth reliever at this point. That guy's not doing anything. All right, let's look at the hitters. Berger, we know about. He's on the team. Kerwin struggling in A-ball. Namala struggling in A-ball. Arolis Martinez, we know. Moreno struggling in A-ball. Camarillo doing really well his second time around Double-A. Well, he's only there at the end of last season. We'll let him continue to cook there. Schreier ripping up Double-A. We're going to promote him to Triple-A. This is our second-round pick from 2024. So our guys are starting to work their way through system. Marino was struggling in AAA. I didn't know why he was there, so I demoted him to AA. Stewart, not doing much. Thompson sucks this year. Oh, Burris is ready for AA for sure. This is our first-round pick from 5th overall from 2026. That guy could be ready soon to be our center fielder, like next year. Murphy's our second-round pick from 2026 and is doing quite well in A. How's he looking? Yeah, I don't think he's ready for A-ball. Still so young. 20 years and 69 days old. Nice. Okay. Anyways, that's the end of those guys. So yeah, we will wrap this episode here. We're 31-23. We're fighting through it. We're fighting to, in the AL East, it's a beast. But we're going to try to keep finding our way. Hopefully we turn around from our below average May, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.